So in basic, I will make a video recording for my call center review. So if you like, you can check the video later for more information. And maybe you have a new member, you can show him the video. Yeah, it should easier. Okay. So so the first question we want to know how to upload the media file to your video station to your NAS. So it's easy. You can use File Station. You can use Windows Explorer Sandbox also, and then you can use Photo Station Uploader. I think it's all the same. File Station also, and in general for Photo Station and for Synergy Moment, basically for Photo Station, because we need to convert the photo, also convert the video. So it's highly recommend to use Photo Station Uploader, especially the user want to upload a lot of photo. Like when I go to different country to visit, I will take a lot of photo. Then when I back home, I will need to upload to my NAS, and at the moment he maybe upload maybe 10 gig or 100 gigabytes. In this case, if you use the Windows Explorer or use the File Station, it will be very slow because the NAS will need to process all the file by NAS power. So I will always recommend to use Photo Station Uploader. Okay.
Is Photo Station Uploader is the only way to use CPU on PC to process?
Yeah, basically in multimedia we do several things. Like first thing, we will indexing the information in the video, like the different camera, what's the brand of the camera, what's the day you take the photo. This part will done by the NAS anyway, no matter you are using Photo Station Uploader or use Sandbox. Those information, when you get the information from the file itself, is done by the NAS. But when you use Photo Station Uploader, we will help you to convert the file into different thumbnail. This part will done by the PC CPU. So, like when you use the Photo Station Uploader, like your PC will do like 80% of the job. Then your NAS will do rest of 20%. So hugely reduce the loading. Okay. Then next question about how to edit the second folder. We didn't show in the previous for audio station and for scenario for media server. You can add the folder from here. Okay, so you can create like audio 2, a second folder, and you can select different subfolder maybe, and which type. If you didn't select the music, there will be no for audio station. So if you want to edit folder for audio station, at least you need to select the music. Then you can also set different type. Then OK. Then after you save the setting, this folder will also show in the audio station and the media server. And there are one thing I need to mention is the permission. It's a permission in audio station and the media server. There's no permission settings, especially for media server, because in media server it's through the DLNA. It's if you are a TV with DLNA, you can see all the file in the NAS in these folders. So we have previous support ticket. The user complained he put some heavy metal music. So like music talk about death, or then his child, his maybe PC or TV, he can just listen the same music. That's because in audio station and the media server, there's no permissions settings. Also in photo station, also you place a photo in photo station, it's the same. You can see all the photo in your local network's TV. So it must be must be careful about the, yeah. Although that's okay. That's why some users want to use different folder with photo station. If the user doesn't want to use the photo station folder, like this one want to be private, he can remove it. Then in his local network, he won't see any photo in the photo folder. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then. Okay. Then the USB. Yeah, you are using okay. Let's say USB. Okay. Yeah, it's the same because we want to show the reindexing for USB storage. Because we have many users, he buy a single bay NAS, and then he connect a lot of USB storage. So he use USB to expand his video collection. Then he will complain after he reboot the NAS, all the data will need to reindexing. And because he put a lot of file in the USB, so after he reboot, every time he was wait for a couple minutes or couple hours, then he can access the video. Okay. Okay. Next, here are some output of the queue, the signal file. Okay. If you only add a few photos, it will be difficult to find because they will be very quick. The process will be very quick. So another workaround for me will be I will use different commands. I will use in the tail -F to the sorry. You can try using the tail command, or you just need to use two folder to check. Okay. So signal indexing. Yeah. This will be much easier if you're using the signal indexing manager command. Yes. Yeah, like this one, the signal indexing manager. It will show the current status. Because in our system, the signal indexing is a name for a group of the process. So you will have the control, the brain of the indexing, and then you have the scanner, the eye of the indexing. So it will check each folder, and then you have worker, the daemon to call different service. Like if you want to convert a photo, you are using the convert solver, the process called convert solver. Okay, then he will call different services to wake up. But in general, they are all stopped or in sleeping mode. Okay. Then you check the photo folder. Yes. Yeah, you can check the photo folder. Yeah. And then you can see the different thumbnail in the folder. So in I like to use LL command because in LL command, if you see the first word is D, it means a directory. It's a folder, so you can enter the folder to see more things. But if you see it's a file, like this is minus, it means a single file. Also in here is the time when do you create a file. So sometimes I will check the status, like I will check the I will check the status for those files when he started indexing or where the indexing still ongoing. I will check the last time of the indexing process. If the date is about 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and there's no update, then maybe the process is killed for unknown reason. Then I will try to restart the process again, maybe. In some case, we have previous case like he had run too many packages. Like he run the antivirus scans, he can run the hyper backup, he can run mail plus and a lot of mail. So in some case, the index process will be killed for we don't know, maybe the lack of the resource or run out of memory. So if you see the file but it's 2 days ago, 3 days ago, then maybe something wrong with the indexing process. You can restart it, maybe. So yes, check the queue. Yes, the moment objects. Yes, the moment is using the PGSQL command because the moment is using PGSQL as a queue file. Also, okay, status, the permission, check the permission, the owner maybe. Also, check the file system error. Okay. This is a bit about different topic, or expanded topic, but it will be recommend you to know how to check the file system error or check about disk error. If later we have training for T1, maybe because in our system everything is on the disk or on the file system. So if there are something wrong with the disk or file system, there'll be very easy to abnormal. And there are maybe not the issue from the package. It's an issue from the data you store in the NAS. Yeah. So it's always nice to check the file system, to check the disk status. Like when I'm troubleshooting the user's ticket, if I have a remote, I always like to check the storage manager first. Because in storage manager, you can quickly know is the disk healthy. You can just simply check the information, any bad sector, any re-identification. If there's any number in here, or you check the history there or reconnection or anything. Also, I will check the log center. Just a quick view about the log. Is anything red, mean warning or error? Then this is okay. So then I go to check next. Sometimes I will check like have user installed third-party package. Yeah, because those things will cause the system abnormal, and it's difficult to find when you doing the other checking. So you must check the basic system is okay. Then you go to the individual package. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. Do you have any question about today's course? Or any anything what you want to know further?
About question.
Yeah. Question 3.
Yeah. So I created this new index file in my USB.
Yeah.
And then I shut my NAS down.
Yes.
And then I connected to my PC and
Yeah.
uploaded. And I rebooted
Yeah.
the NAS and I connected again.
Yeah.
But like at the first time, it didn't. Like I went to a video station, but it didn't show any video I uploaded. But then I went to video station and I set
Yes.
these things. Then it
Okay.
appeared on the video station.
Okay. That's the first thing we're talking about, the video station. Because in photo station, in media server, in audio station, in Synology Moment, we have default folder, but we don't have default folder for video station. Because in our video station, we have different file type, and they have the parents issue, because if you add the A folder to movie, you cannot add the same folder to other library, because only one folder for one folder only for one type of the video. So if it's a new video station, there will be no folder. So you need to, when you first time open the video station, you probably will see information to show.
Yeah.
Please add please create indexing folder.
So we need
Yeah, because okay, let me show. Because for example, like in my, this is my NAS. Sorry, a little bit slow because it's in Taiwan. Okay. Because different users have different way to organize his video content. It's not like audio or photo. In audio, you just press different album in different folder maybe, but you can still press in the same folder. Why is very slow? I don't know why I have the DDNS, but when I use Quick Connect, he still asks me to use the relay server. I don't know why. Yeah, have you used the class Quick Connect? Yes.
I think we have quick connects.
Yes.
So our program recently.
Yeah. Okay. In my case, I place my video in different order. Like I press all in the video folder, but in this folder I have home video and a movie and different type of movie and maybe TV show. Then I also have separate video for animate, although organized in different age. So it's difficult for Citizen to use the default settings. So in my case, I have movie, but I have two folders under the video. It's all about the movie, and we have TV show under the movie. And that's because when you join the folder, you must select from different library. And if you in different library, we can select different type. Because we are not currently, the video station is not smart enough to automatically identify what's the video type. So in movie, all the movies individual video. So one movie usually is one file. But if you are in TV show, they have the episodes. So for like in American, there are usually like CSI, there are maybe 24 or 12 episodes per season. So you will see there are different episodes. So in TV show you can have the different season settings, but in movie there's no this kind of organized. Yeah. So we will require you to select what kind of video in this folder. Okay. Then we will talking about video station tomorrow, about the basic settings. Okay. Any interesting question? Or anything about troubleshooting?
If there is a problem
Yeah.
in process of indexing,
Yes.
will the serial indexing queue file stop or
Yes.
not reloaded?
You mean
It doesn't change or remain same.
okay, remain in the same file. Okay. Then in our slide we have mentioned. Sorry, where is the slide? Okay. The first thing you need to identify is the problem caused by the single file, or the indexing maybe program is broken. So in this case, I will try to find out which file is caused the problem. I will use the PSAUX to check is any. I maybe use the htopper to see which process it. Because sometimes we have previous case like if you have a weak CPU model, like A218J, sometimes when you converting a video, it will take days, even weeks. But it's a normal. I was discussing with our developer. He said it's a normal because due to the CPU power, it will take very long to process the file. Okay, so the first thing to know is the file is still working, so you can check the CPU usage. Sometimes you will see still using a high CPU. Then the problem may be because the CPU is too slow to process, but it's still working. Another possibility is you didn't see when you check the process, you find the process very low, or like a 0%. That may be something wrong with the file. We cannot process it. In this case, you probably will see which like this one FFmpeg solver is the process to get thumbnail from a video file. And you will see the file path. Like the file is under a home folder. In this case, home folder is the user, and then under his drive moment. So it's indexing the video under drive, under moments, and you will see the CPU is still high, so it's still working, but it maybe take longer. Sometimes you will see the CPU is 0%. In this case, it's 0%. This means the process is not working. But because it's still converting the file. And in this case, the best way to check is I try to rename the file. If it's a video or it's a photo, I rename the extension to different, like a .bk. Like in this file, it's called img underline 1141 dot MOV is a movie. Then I put the dot BK to the end of file name. So he will transfer from a video file to a non-video file. Okay. Where's my... Okay, like this one, I rename it. It's MP4, so I just put a BK. Okay. So it's no longer a video file to our system. Then usually he will stop processing and then jump to next video. Then we can check is the problem caused by a single file. Then sometimes I will double check the issue by if ask the user's permission, can I download this file? Always ask the user's permission if you want to download anything from user's NAS. So you can, if user okay, you can download the file to double check it in our NAS. If the problem is the same, maybe you can ask the ticket to Taiwan to headquarters. Our developer will want to check the file is anything cause the problem, because sometimes the problem will be the compatibility issue. The video is created by a camera which is not supported. Then if the user can provide the video sample, our developer can improve the algorithm, and maybe next time, after the next update, the problem will be gone. Or we can check is the video corrupted, it's broken. Then you can just ask user is broken. But I guess it's still an issue, because if the video is broken, you should able to go to next video. Yeah. It's not normal if it stop in a certain stage and not go to next one. But we will need to verify it by a video sample. Okay. So basically in our support case, if user complain about the indexing, the only thing we can do is check is normal or above normal, and why it's above normal. If it's caused by a certain file, just ask the user provide a sample, so we can improve our product. Yeah. Okay. Basically, there are always an easy solution. Like in this case, just ask the user to
Change files name.
change files name or remove the file from the folder. Then you can go to next one. Yeah. Okay. And okay, any question? Okay, thank you. Tomorrow will be video session, so it's much easier because it's mainly about the UI and the different function. So I will show you how to use video station and what's the difference from UI. And video station I will take into 2 days, because the first day will be the basic, the UI and the option for video station. Then the third day will be about the video transcoding. Okay. Okay, thank you.